friends, it's Jen. It's about 6:40 in the morning. Feels like it's 58, no, maybe 62 degrees. Anyways, it's over the time for my potatoes. So let's just do a harvesting of one of Pop's potatoes. Looks like we got nothing but roots. So these potatoes that I planted at Pop's, they didn't give out anything except roots. Like I said, this was a test to see if they would grow in a bag in the little depth that it had. So no, Pop's potatoes didn't yield any more potatoes. I guess doing them in the bag with that little depth didn't even give any type of tuber. Okay, so if that's the case, then I need to use this for something else that I want to plant. So being that these ones are already dead and they're dry, and I don't think these are going to yield anything, I could sure use the bucket. Friends. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Okay, so it looks like we have roots again. So no, Pop's potatoes, they didn't yield any type of anything actually. But I could sure use this dirt. Gotta clean up the dirt, clean the roots, and yeah, see, this is all roots I was growing. Like I said, this was just a test to see if they can grow in bags and containers, like not so deep containers. Like my other ones, they grew pretty good. Okay, so yeah, well, I got some nice moist dirt. So this is all gonna get cleaned up. Definitely it's gonna get cleaned up, and put some compost in it, let the dirt rest a little bit, and then I could use it in another month or so for planting some things I might want to plant. Okay, so I might as well just stick this back in here just for the time being. Hey, look, we got ourselves a worm. If you can see the worm there, but we got some nice worms. Another nice worm. Look at all these worms here. Got some good worms. Okay, let's move on to the next bags. Let's see how this fella did today. Hey, with it, like everything else, you win some, you lose some. So they didn't even have anything forming on them. So I could just reuse this dirt. Yeah. But I got some beautiful, beautiful worms though. Look at, yeah, no potatoes grew. None whatsoever, no sign of potatoes. So I just have to, we'll just try again. Get some seed potatoes, or at least get those organic potatoes. If you remember back in last year, I think it was, last year I bought a bag of organic potatoes from Safeway. And those yielded pretty good, as well as my seed potatoes. And here's the last one of Pops's. The last one of Pop's potatoes. Like I said, friends, it was just an experiment to see if they'll grow in pots. I'm not upset about it, because now I can use this nice dirt for another project. And of course, like everything else, it's all trial and error. Let me remove the wood chips from here. I don't know, there could be a few factors. It could be Pop's potatoes were like overly rooted. I don't know if that's a possibility. Or it was just the depth wasn't good enough for them. But that's okay. What I'll probably do is next come spring, or not spring, but before spring, I'll just get some seed potatoes from the nursery next year, God willing, and grow some more new potatoes. All right, friends, so that was it. That was a quick harvest of Pop's potatoes. Unfortunately, they didn't yield anything, and you win some, you lose some. And like I said, it was just an experiment to see if they would grow in the depth like this and depth like this. And yeah. All right, friends, but in a lighter note, I'm getting some nice tomatoes. And I was out here yesterday trimming the zucchini plant. And I discovered yesterday that I'm starting to see some evidence of ripening here in this tomato compared to these pale ones here. This one is starting to show signs of ripening, which is great. And my basil plant still keeps giving. I'm going to have to trim it again, and today I'm going to have to dehydrate my Italian spice mix. Plus, I need to come out here and pluck some to make some spaghetti sauce with that, with the cherry tomatoes. In here you see some more little tomatoes here. And the tomatillo didn't turn out. And then I have a lot of Marzanos here too. You see all these little tomatoes, just a matter of them ripening. So that's the one thing about gardening, is you can experiment, you know, trial and error. And then I moved these tomatillos This one here in this bag was next to this one here in this crate. So hopefully they could fertilize each other. And look, rhubarb's really growing. It's getting some thickness to it. Thick stalks here. And here's some more. Basil needs to be cut. This one was in the sun last week and it really got bruised. Poor thing got burnt. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and snip it and make some, dehydrate some, and also make some Italian spaghetti sauce or pasta sauce with the canned cherry tomatoes I got a couple months ago. Got some more there. Here comes the sun. Sun's coming up. About yonder out there.